Greetings, fellow citizens. I am the Senate Dude, and welcome back to Starfield. When we last left off, we finished off Yannick's quest line. What else did we do? Oh, we helped Juno out. You know, the Juno space probe. You know, the probe that went to fucking Jupiter, and then evidently had a ship built around it. And now we have joined the Freestar Rangers, and we're going to be doing their quest line. After we talk to the Wagners here. Hello.
The Freestar Rangers. You have no idea how happy I am to see you.
I'm Ranger Emma Wilcox. My deputy and I are here to help. Now, tell us what happened.
I was out planting in the fields when I saw some men approaching. They looked like soldiers with uniforms and weapons and such. They wanted to buy the farm. Didn't even ask if it was for sale. Their offer was so low, I told them right where they could stick it. They said they'd give me time to think about it, but if I didn't change my mind, I was gonna regret it. Then they left.
How many men were there?
There were 4, but when they were walking away, I heard them talking like there were others. Maybe there's more out there.
Any reason why someone might want this farm in particular?
Nothing I can think of, no. Truth is, we're in some hard times here. The last harvest was the worst we've had in a long time. Besides, it ain't like there's a lack of available land around here.
Alright. You said they look like soldiers?
That's right. The uniforms look like the ones worn by Freestar soldiers back during the war. They had a certain steel in their eyes. Like men who were used to violence. I was in fear for my life.
If they're planning to come back, they must be somewhere nearby.
Back behind the house are some canyons. They went that way. That place is dangerous. Steep slopes, narrow trails, rock slides, and all manner of hostile creatures, too. If you're going after those men, be careful. Oh, there's one other thing. They said they were the first. The first of what, I'm not sure. But there must be more of them coming.
Thank you, ma'am. That should be enough for us to find these men. All right, deputy. Keep that weapon handy and your eyes sharp. Since these guys don't know we're after them, they're probably not making an effort to hide their tracks. Now, let's go and check out those canyons.
Alright, let's roll. Big ass zero wire there. Boot tracks. Several pairs of boot tracks lead into the canyon ahead.
Boot tracks. Several pairs by the look. Not too old either. Let's head down into the canyon and see if we can find more.
I can barely see any boot tracks, but okay.
Quiet out here. I like it. Nice change of pace from Aquila City.
Swarming sunflower.
I grew up on a farm. Back when I was a kid, I used to love exploring and making maps. These canyons would have kept me busy for months. I'd have looked into every nook and cranny.
These canyons bend in ways that occlude our line of sight, and the wind makes it harder to hear. So be careful.
Fucking Barrett. Whoa! Oh, here's some boot tracks. The boot tracks turn right along the canyon floor.
Good eye, deputy. Looks like we're heading in the right direction.
Those claw marks, I don't like them. Oh shit.
Damn. Sorry, friend. Whew. Whatever did this is probably nearby.
Crispy alien nuggets, some xenowurst, and a farming outfit.
Watch it!
Oh shit! I leveled up. Touch twilight. Whoa! Scared the fuck out of me. Alright, what's over here? Oh, I gotta sneeze. Mines. Flocking Horsamander Grazer. Alright, boot tracks. The tracks turn left.
They definitely passed this way. Let's just hope they're not perched up onto these canyon walls, waiting to snipe at us.
Like the Tuscan Raiders? Oh shit. Fucking things. Shit. You know, you gotta be a real dick to place mines.
Nice to get out under the sky for a spell.
Yeah, these guys are dead.
Being a mother means I don't get as much field work as I used to.
Fuck me! There's a big ass motherfucker right there.
May as well, right?
Look like Combine advisors. Boot tracks. The tracks veer slightly left.
You're a natural tracker.
You gonna come out of there, or? Come on, buddy, you gotta do better than that. You still look like an advisor. Fuck. Oh, they're right. Oh, well, might as well get rid of them. Besides, I don't need no mines. What the fuck is this? Some stuff there. More boot tracks. The tracks continue further into the ravine.
You smell that? I'd bet my badge that's wood smoke from a campfire. They're close. Be ready.
This narrow nick in the canyon is the perfect spot for an ambush. That's what I'd do anyway.
Standoff at the bank ought to keep the marshal tied up for a while.
Wait. You mean that whole thing was a setup to keep the Rangers distracted?
That don't concern you. If the Rangers get in our way, then they get what they deserve. That's all you need to know. Now quit complaining and get back to your post.
Alright, well.
We're gonna have some fun.
Well now, look who's here. Ms. Wagner called in the cavalry. Except it ain't much of a cavalry. I suggest you turn around and walk away while you still can.
And here I was hoping they'd be happy to see us.
Who are you?
Don't recognize the uniforms. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. It's like the Major said, everyone's conveniently forgotten. Forgotten our sacrifice. Forgotten how we were betrayed. We'll make them all remember soon enough. I promise you that.
What do you want with the Wagner farm?
Oh, it ain't exactly the farm that's special. But that ain't none of your business.
Okay. I'm not going anywhere until I get some answers.
You think you're in a position to make demands. Well, I've got news for you. All you're getting from me is a shallow grave. So, got any last words I should try to remember?
This doesn't need to get violent.
Oh, I think it does.
Well, alright, you're dead.
Don't let him believe you're alive!
You're all marked for death. I tried to not be violent with you, but you wanted to go the other way. I especially tried to negotiate with you, but you chose death, and I like you dead.
Damn, that was a lot rougher than I expected. Let's talk.
Alright, hold on. Before we talk, we gotta loot the place. Nothing in that weapons cache. There's a couch here. Pot. Some bourbon. A cutting board. Let's find some shit here. Oh. Run issue number 3. What's this? Oh, it's a gun. A refined drumbeat. Oh, this dude. Alright, job's done. Alright. First officer outfit. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, there's some chunks. Yummy. Not like close there, a little grill here. Utensil tray. I'll take that shit. They had a whole camp set up here. Down here, their food tracks.
Statistically speaking, we were due for some tangible rewards.
Alright.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Not my first firefight.
Really? Guess you've led a pretty exciting life. Maybe the less I know about that, the better. Let's search the area. Maybe we can find something that explains what these guys were up to.
Alright. What are we looking for exactly?
Hopefully, we can find something that explains who these guys were and why they were after the Wagner farm.
Alright, I'll see what I can find.
Likewise.
Talk to me.
Alright, read the job's done slate. Alright, my contact on the inside came through, and I've got your ship. Grabbed it right out of the factory. How embarrassing for Hope Tech. I'll drop it off at the agreed upon location once the credits are in my account. If you need any other ships, Jack, let me know. I'm always looking for work. Okay. Get up.
Find anything interesting?
Here, take a look at this.
Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Alright. First, let's search that ship.
Worth picking up?
Oh, it's inaccessible. Can't go in it. there we go. Alright, back to the Wagner farm. Oh, got a sandstorm. Hello.
What's the news?
Really? Being very rude.
What happened? Did you find those men?
They were in the canyon, like you said. Unfortunately, it came to violence.
Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate, trying to take on the Freestar Rangers. So who were they? And why do they want my farm?
Know anything about a stolen Hope Tech starship?
Hope Tech? The cargo ship company? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Alright, well, we don't know, they wouldn't talk.
So I have no way of knowing if there aren't more coming. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun nearby. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagoner who couldn't hold on to the farm that's been in the family for so long.
Hey. Hey, just doing our job.
Of course. All the same, I'm grateful.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system, so it won't take long to get someone out here. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock. We need to report this to the Marshal.
Hey. Hey, and I got an achievement. Deputize. Join the Freestar Rangers, and I need to get back into the ship. I'm getting... Ugh.
See what's out there.
Man, I love all these people that I have in my ship. It's good. I wish I could have more of them, though. Alright, let's sit down.
Hey, Dad? Will you read to me tonight here or bed?
I'm following in your footsteps right like that very much.
Alright. I also need to take something for my damaged lung, but that's fine. Let's head back to the rock. Alright, talk to Daniel Blake. Alright. Balcony. That's not where we want to go. Sure. Oh, there we go. Hey, can I look at your computer?
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done.
Ms. Wagner is safe, that's the important thing.
For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
Well, they were tough, well-armed, probably mercenaries.
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm?
Just this.
All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it. Resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway.
What was the Colony War?
The war between the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective? Worst conflict the settled systems has ever seen. Each side unleashed terrible weapons on the other. And countless people died. The armistice was signed 20 years ago. But a lot of folks still bear their scars.
Could those men be veterans from the 1st Cavalry?
I suppose it ain't impossible, but it's real damn unlikely. The unit was pretty much wiped out, and the few that survived ended up in prison after a court-martial for disobeying orders. I don't recall how long the sentence was.
What happened at the Battle of Nera?
The 1st Cavalry lost almost all their mechs and soldiers in a big push to take the United Colonies base. They were just about there when a ceasefire order came down. Both sides had just lost too much by then. It was a bloodbath. The commanding officer of the 1st disobeyed the order. He didn't want the lives of his soldiers to be sacrificed. For nothing. They court-martialed him, and the rest of the surviving officers, and locked them all up.
Alright. Finding the starship thief that those men hired is our best lead.
Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to.
The Council of Governors?
The ruling body that oversees the Freestar Collective and the Rangers. The council members are the political and corporate elite of the Freestar Collective. So we have to tread lightly when we're dealing with them.
Alright. What can you tell me about Ron Hope?
Proud, stubborn, and smart. A self-made man. He built Hope Tech through blood, sweat, and sheer willpower.
Alright, that won't be a problem.
Good. The last thing I need is the council breathing down my neck. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montera Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Alright, thank you. They're gonna take this. Recruitment and retirement. Huh. Marshal. And look at your computer, sir. New syndicate in play, huh? Huh. Oh, so they want him to retire.
Nicely done.
Thank you, ma'am. let's see. Where are we going? We're going to Polvo. That's where we're going. There we are. Ah, there. Ah, alright.
Mayday! This is Freestar Ranger Nia Kalu. If anyone is hearing this, system's failing. Need help. I repeat, need help. This is Freestar Space. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Alright, we're done. Welcome to Hopetown.
Shit, don't crash into it. Okay. I almost crashed into her fucking ship. I am a good driver.
We've got it! I'm sure whoever's in that ship will be thrilled to see you.
Hello? Oh, hello? Oh, jeez. Let's repair that. Man, look at this bathroom. That's a book. It's called Omega by somebody. Soil box. Empty chunks packaging. Whoa. Ooh. Now what be this part of the ship? That's like exploring shit. Oh, there's another bathroom. Why do you have so many bathrooms if there's just one person? Alright, so this is a brig. There's 2 cells here. Oh, hello. There we go. Eat that. Oh. Eat that granola mix. They need to, I really wish they added better fucking sounds when you eat. Like, the sounds from Dishonored, the Dishonored series is really good. You know, the... You know? That was a pencil case. I thought that was a milk cart. Let's see. You got a succulent. Ah. That looks like a box of condoms. Cool, I almost ate chunks of wine. Ate that. Nicholas Nickleby. Let's see, phone cup. Alright, I think we've searched all that we can here. And I've also eaten all their food, so that's a plus. What's down in the basement here? Oh, there's a door there. You can't open there. There's another door here. Eat that. Jeez. Landing gear control circuits. Repair that. By the way, I didn't look at a guide or anything. I'm just looking around and shit, and I'm just finding shit. It's like, oh hey, you can do this. Alright. Now let's head up talk to Nia. Hello? Oh shit, you don't look good. Here, first let me loot your shit first. There we go. Alright, let me loot the rest of your shit. You don't got anything that I want, so... Hey, you alright? What's wrong?
Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship.
The Marshal sent me to find you. I need your help.
You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs.
Oh, okay. Are those outlaw ships still in the area?
No, no chance. They took as much of a beating as I did. While outnumbering me 3-1, I'd like to point out.
Alright, what do you need me to do?
Repair my ship. Please.
Okay. No, I'm not gonna ask for credits. Already taken care of.
Thanks. That should get me home.
Alright, those outlaw ships still need to be dealt with.
You're right. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen.
Alright. What can you tell me about those ships?
Light armaments, not too fast. Pilots are gifted amateurs, but still amateurs. You'll be outnumbered, but they'll be damaged, which should even things up for you.
Okay. Alright, just tell me where they're headed and I'll handle it.
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
Okay, we're gonna go to Miatha then. Man, my lungs. My lungs! Alright, let's, we need to head up. Oh, Digipick. I'll take that. Levitating desk planet. Alright.
Separation complete.
Alright. We need to go to Miatha? The moon. It's the moon. No, I'm flying to the planet. Yeah, that'll get me to where I need to go.
What have we here? Ah.
Back to the grab drive.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Got him. Got him. Alright, now.
The constellation has been collecting a ton of new things. Ancient things.
And they don't have anything that I would want.
I think people are starting to notice.
Theodoring fan, I wonder if people are starting to take notice. Right after we did the Starborn thing. It's probably going to keep saying that for the next few episodes as we do this quest line. Ship parts. We'll take that. Alright, let's see. Where are we going here? Scan that little fuck bit. Autonomous Dog Star Factory. Alright, let's just go to Hope Town. We've already been there, might as well go. Keep going. Alright, talk to Nia.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Oh, fuck off. Why do people just not talk nice?
Seems like Hope Town sprang up out of nowhere.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust?
First things first, how you feeling?
I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me.
Alright, no trouble at all.
Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, Mr. Hope can see us whenever you're ready. If you need to take a little time first, feel free.
Nobody from Hope Tech reported the starship theft?
No, and I can't get answers as to why not. I'm sure Mr. Hope has his reasons.
Alright, let's go meet him.
His office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it should be wrapping up. Come on.
Alright.
We be dust.
Hope Tech is the everyday working person ship.
I'm guessing the Marshal already told you this, but I'll say it anyway. Ron Hope isn't just the founder and president of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone in this town owes him for their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
Outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for welfare. Everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Ah, Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling, being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you.
Alright. Hello, sir.
I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better.
Alright, I found your stolen ship on Montara Luna.
That's good news. I'll send my people over to bring it home. Of course, that doesn't mean your work is done. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors.
Yes, sir, Mr. Hope. You can count on me.
I'm glad we understand each other.
You almost sound like you're working for him.
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead of some kind.
The ship was, delivered to a group of men who were trying to acquire a farm.
Though what happened after the ship was taken doesn't concern me. What does concern me is making sure that this doesn't happen again. Well, I'm Not sure I can be much help, but I'll answer whatever questions I can.
Okay. Why didn't anyone report the theft?
Because I told them not to. If word got out, it would do irreparable harm to our image. I'm in fierce competition with other starship manufacturers. Any sign of weakness could be fatal. What's more, every starship thief in the settled systems would likely flock to Hopetown and start planning the next heist.
This guy sounds like a veteran Bethesda. I think this is Wes Johnson voicing him, but I'm not sure. The thief had inside help, and know anything about that?
What? Nonsense! We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. Rest assured, if we turn up any evidence that one of our people was an accomplice, I'll let you know.
Alright. Did anyone see the thief?
We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened, and not one person seems to have seen anything at all. Frankly, I think that's both highly unlikely and more than a little suspicious. However, I can't deny there are times when the hangar is empty, so it's not inconceivable the thief could have slipped in unseen.
Alright. Was there anything unique about the stolen ship?
No, nothing at all. It was just a standard HopeTech cargo holder. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech builds some of the most durable and reliable starships in the settled systems. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as anything Stroud Eklund makes.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put food on their tables and a roof over their heads. It's a responsibility that I take very seriously. If word gets out about the stolen ship, my investors will lose trust, and my workers will pay the price. I can't allow that.
No way I'd want to be in your shoes, Mr. Hope. Having all those people depending on me, I don't think I'd sleep at night.
I'd be lying if I said I hadn't suffered my share of sleepless nights. The thought of seeing these people go hungry as well, it's more than I can bear.
You can count on my discretion, Mr. Hope.
I'm glad we understand one another.
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word?
Yeah, what's up? Let's get out of his office first so he can fucking work.
That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still, at least you know where to pick up the trail.
Alright, well, it's enough to go on.
Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ranger stationed there. Name's Jalen Price. He's a little different than the rest of us. But Neon's a different kind of place.
Okay. What can you tell me about Ranger Price?
He's what I'd call a pragmatist. He sees things for what they are. He's also well-connected, which means a lot on Neon. You should listen to what he tells you. It'll keep you out of trouble.
How is Neon different?
Well, we could talk for an hour about that. The short version would be that crime, law, and justice don't exactly mean the same things there. The badge doesn't carry the same weight on Neon, so you might have to get creative.
Alright, Jalen Price, got it.
He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there.
No problem. What's next for you?
I'll be taking it easy for a couple of days. Need time to heal up. Then, I need to get back up there and keep an eye out for more pirates. I'm hoping to track one of their ships so I can find their hideout. Guess we could both use a little luck, huh?
Alright. Thanks for setting up the meeting.
No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
Hey! Where hope is built. Shadows in Neon. Alright. Fucking Neon. There's so many quests that go on in Neon.
We might hit a new record in this month.
Had some Cheerios before I started filming.
You might want this.
Nah, we're good, Barrett.
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good.
Shut your fucking mouth. Man, these guards are just a much more mean than they are in Skyrim. And Fallout 4, for that matter. Alright, let's get rolling here. Alright, we need to go to Neon. Right there.
Tequila City's hostile wildlife is outside the walls. Neon's hostile wildlife is certainly within them.
Alright, let's roll.
I would have loved to hang around here as a kid. But now I realize how dangerous that could be. Have something for you.
Oh, you got a tablet there, huh?
Hey, I don't care who you work for. You can't just... Oh, you're the rookie, aren't you?
You were expecting someone else?
Not exactly, but I get a lot of unwanted visitors. Kinda comes with the territory here.
You must be Ranger Price.
The one and only. Well, the Marshal's message said you were following a lead about a stolen ship. Truth is, a lot of stolen goods flow through here. But this city is real good at keeping its secrets, even from us.
Alright. So you think I should just give up?
No. I think you should be careful.
Alright. I'm sure the people of Neon want to uphold the law.
Yeah, about that. This isn't Aquila City. The badge doesn't carry the same weight here. The people who run this place aren't overly concerned about the law. Our job is to keep the peace and make sure the violence doesn't get out of hand. The last thing anyone around here wants is some hotshot deputy looking in every dark corner.
If half the things I've heard about this place are true, then you should listen to him.
Alright. Who runs this place?
That would be Benjamin Bayou. He's out to squeeze every credit he can from the people of this city. He doesn't much care who gets hurt in the process. He's also got a seat on the Council of Governors, which proves that if you've got enough credits, you can buy anything you want.
So you just turn a blind eye?
I pick my battles, and I pick them carefully. Our first duty is to protect the people of the Freestar Collective. But sometimes you have to choose which people to protect, because not everyone is innocent.
Alright, I won't cause trouble.
Good.
Yeah, we definitely won't cause trouble.
Your stolen ship would have had to land at the spaceport. If it was right off the factory floor, it would have stood out. There's a guy I know, Billy Clayton, does maintenance work around the city and keeps an eye on ship traffic for me. I'll introduce you, but don't expect a favor. Even if it doesn't cost credits, nothing in Neon is free.
Alright. Was it your choice to be stationed in Neon?
Believe it or not, yeah, it was. My mother's an executive with Ryujin, so I grew up here. I volunteered for this post as much to keep the other Rangers out of trouble as any other reason. If some hotshot rookie took this job and started flashing the badge everywhere, it wouldn't end well.
Alright. Aren't you worried that your badge might make you a target here?
Nah, I've got friends in high places, so to speak. I'm the son of a Ryujin Industries executive. Maybe you've heard of her? Name's Alexis Price. There's a sort of fragile peace here in Neon. It's better for everyone if the syndicates and the corporations coexist with minimum friction.
Okay. Any advice for a Freestar Ranger deputy working in Neon?
Stay out of people's business until you can. Be willing to let the small stuff slide. Don't break up a fight unless it's getting out of hand. Most of all, don't assume that badge will protect you.
Alright. You get a lot of unwanted visitors?
Of course. Neon's full of desperate people who have nowhere else to turn. For some, it's the drugs. For others, it's gambling. There are a lot of ways to lose everything in this city. My rule is simple. If someone brought it on themselves, I don't get involved.
Alright. I thought Rangers were supposed to help people in need.
Rangers are supposed to exercise good judgment. I'm one person here. I can't help everybody. The best I can do is try to protect the ones who are innocent. And believe me, it's a full-time job.
Alright. Are you sure this informant of yours is trustworthy?
This is Neon. There are no guarantees, and who I find trustworthy changes on a daily basis. Talk to him or don't. It's your call.
Alright, take me to Billy Clayton, please.
Come on.
I know now isn't the best time, but I need to talk with you later.
What's up, Barrett?
I've been thinking a lot about my early days in Constellation lately. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. Just sort of reminiscing. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again to hear his voice.
I hope that was a comfort.
It was surreal, honestly. So most of the messages were everyday things. Lots of excitedly written news about biodiversity and plant life. But one thing stood out. In one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before he died. He said something terrible was happening there. But the message was garbled after that.
Interstellar communication isn't always reliable.
True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was so upset.
What was the message?
He said they were going to destroy his life if he didn't leave the planet now. Then he asked me to help clear his name. Said they had a case against him. Oh, he sounded so upset.
He was injured?
No, he was frustrated and angry. He said they were going to destroy his name.
Okay. That must have been difficult to hear, Barrett.
Yes. Hearing his voice in so much pain was very difficult. Oh, I wish I had noticed this message when he sent it. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help.
Who is they?
His former employers at some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company.
Okay, framed for what?
Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. So I think there's a paper trail.
Okay, you didn't notice this encrypted message before?
No, I just thought it was garbled. I just wasn't paying attention. I don't know.
This recording is 20 years old.
It is, but I was thinking about it and, well, it's still wrong, right? So I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here, see what I can find out. There's gotta be a paper trail, right? Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows a bit about law and owes me a favor. I'd need to pay in advance in case there are any access fees or bribes.
This should be enough.
That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the investigation. You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. Does that make any sense?
Do you think this will help him?
No, I know I can't. I just don't want whoever hurt him to get away with it, if that's what happened.
If Irvin was that upset, it must still be important.
I appreciate that. It's going to be hard to get some sleep tonight after all this. But the fact that I'm doing something about it might be enough to help. Hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know if my contact finds anything. Hey, when you're not busy, let's chat.
We've already done it.
You might want this.
Oh, alright, come on, Jalen, let's go.
That was pretty impressive how you volunteered to help out with the bank heist in Aquila City. Yeah, I read all the reports. I learned quickly that in Neon, staying informed and staying alive are closely linked. What stood out to me was that you didn't lose a single hostage. No wonder the marshal tried to recruit you right away. If he hadn't, it would have made him look like a fool, having some random stranger step in and do the job he couldn't. Now, if someone tried to hold up a bank here, they'd be gunned down without a moment's hesitation. Hostages or not. There are two things you don't do in here. One, you don't mess with Bayou's money, and two, you don't take Aurora off-road. But you understand that, don't you? That's why you just told me that you won't cause trouble. Keep that in mind, and you'll fit.
Right in. Alright. That person's door so they can get some sleep. Is he really in Frankie's grab and go?
Hey,
oh, no.
Billy, got a second?
What? Oh, it's you. Gave me a good scare. I thought you were one of Goodman's people.
Check. Far from it. Our new deputy here is working a case, and I thought you might be able to help. Take it away, rookie.
All right, Billy, what you got?
What do you need?
Alright, a stolen Hope Tech ship landed here recently. I need information on the pilot.
A stolen Hope Tech ship, huh? Well, here's the thing. Neon's got no end of shipjackers. I see them come and go every day. It's tough for a guy to remember one from the other. You know what I mean?
Neon is nothing if not fishy.
Alright, maybe this will help jog your memory.
Credits ain't really what I need. There's something you can do for me.
When people don't want credits, I worry.
I can help you, but right now my life is in danger, and I haven't even done anything wrong. Freestar Rangers are supposed to protect the innocent, right?
Yeah.
Then you need to hear this. It's about my brother. He died while still in debt to a syndicate loan shark by the name of Emmett Goodman. Now, Goodman's coming after me to collect. He says if I don't pay up, I'm a dead man.
Sorry about your brother. Debt isn't worth a life.
Well, on Neon it is.
I'll talk to this loan shark. But you better... What syndicate are you talking about?
The only one that matters around here. The Seoka Syndicate. They pretty much run the city. That being said, rumor has it that Emmett Goodman is on the outs, so they might not miss him much if he were to disappear.
I'll talk to this loan shark, but you better make it worth my time.
I swear it on my best set of wrenches. Goodman's holed up in one of the warehouses on Epside. Place is locked up tight, but there's a guard who watches the door, and he's got the key.
I'll stay with Billy in case Goodman's men come to collect. They're not stupid enough to tangle with me.
Alright, let's roll. Why wouldn't he take the credits? Like, don't you want to get paid? Like, I'm not gonna persuade him, he's in trouble. I somehow got 3,300 credits at it.
Hey.
There you are. Hello.
This is private property.
Oh, it is, huh?
You'd better keep walking. This is private property.
I need to get in there. It's important.
Do you now?
Can't keep me out. I've lost enough time already.
I'll double check and see what I can do.
Okay. There must be some way we can both win here, right?
I'd like to think so. You go in, talk to the man, and then you come right back out. Try anything stupid, and it's your funeral. Here, this will get you in.
Alright, thank you, sir.
You might want this.
Alright, will you shut up? Oh, hi. You're a syndicate gangster. Well, hello.
Something I can do for you, friend.
Hello, Emmett Goodman. How you doing?
Well now, always happy to have a visitor. Tell me, what brings you by, friend? Little light on credits, are you?
Haha, no. What kind of operation you running here?
Oh, it's just a modest enterprise, really. You could call me an importer and exporter. Inherited the trade from my daddy. But I'm sure you ain't here about my business.
No, I'm not. I'm here about the debt you're trying to collect from Billy Clayton.
Ah, it's awful kind of you to intervene on my behalf. But I think I have the matter well in hand. Thank you all the same for your concern.
Wow. This guy's a real piece of work.
Billy can't pay the debt and you know it. Let this one go.
If you're attempting to appeal to my good nature, you're proceeding under a false premise. You see, in my line of work, it doesn't exactly pay to be soft. What's your stake in this anyway?
I need information from Billy, so I'm helping him out.
Well, I'm afraid that's just none of my concern.
Here, I'll repay the debt myself. Or actually, no. Let's try and persuade him.
Then offer me something I want, and I'll consider it.
Alright. If you don't help me, the Freestar Rangers might hold a grudge.
Let's just calm down now.
Really scared and scared people do desperate things.
I know all about that.
Oh, I know you do. Getting on the Freestar Rangers' backside will come back to haunt you.
Ain't no need for that. I suppose I could make an exception. It's just this once, you understand. Just promise me you'll keep my compassionate nature a secret. Folks might try to take advantage.
Alright, thank you.
You better watch it.
Or what? What are you gonna fucking do? See, look what I got. I got this. And it can have your name on it if you keep fucking with me. Let's leave. We don't want to cause any more trouble. Frankie's grab and go.
Goodman's with the Syndicate, but he's on the outs. Dealing with him won't cause ripples.
Alright.
Did you talk to Goodman?
I did. Persuaded him to forgive the debt.
Yeah. I figured he wouldn't want to make an enemy of the Freestar Rangers. Glad the badge still means something around here.
The Syndicate doesn't worry all that much about the Rangers. I think our new deputy here is just a real smooth talker.
Okay. Time for me to keep my end of the bargain. The woman you're looking for is named Grace Early. Stealing ships is her line of work. She usually comes here to sell the goods. Rumor has it she just finished a job for some mercenary outfit. She's been throwing money around, so must have paid well.
I know her. When she isn't out on a job, she's a regular at Madame Sauvage's. That's on the upper platform. I'll back you up.
Alright, let's roll. Let's find Grace early and go get her.
Something for you.
Hi. You're an EM weapons specialist. I don't know why it doesn't mark you like that guy. Grace Early.
Well, look who's here to spoil my day.
Oh, you know it.
A Freestar Ranger and his... What are you? A sidekick or something?
I'm free. Nope. There we go. I'm Freestar Ranger Deputy Roy Jensen.
Well, I'm sure your mama's real proud. So how come I'm talking to the sidekick instead of the ranger?
This is the deputy's case.
Is that so? And you had to bring backup just for little old me? I'm flattered. Anyway, this ain't my first interrogation, so let's just get on with it.
You've had run-ins with the law before?
A time or two, maybe more. And yet here I am, walking free.
Please, I just need some information. It could help save lives.
Aw, ain't you polite? I'm guessing this is the part where you tell me that you've got questions and that you expect me to answer them. That sound about right?
I know you jacked the ship, but people might be in danger and I need your help.
All right. So I jacked a ship. It was just a little fun. I didn't even keep it. It was a job. I turned it over to some men, and they took off for who knows where. End of story. Nothing I did put anyone in danger, okay?
Those men tried to run a farmer off her land.
That's unfortunate. But I don't know anything about it. Can't say I'm surprised, though. You know how it is out here. The strong take what they want from the weak.
You're real cold-blooded, aren't you? If that woman had been killed, you'd be an accessory to murder. Did you think about that?
No, I guess I didn't.
Alright. Enough small talk, tell me what you know.
It's not that simple.
How is it not simple? I'm not leaving until you tell me what I want to know.
You're just annoying enough that this might work.
Alright. You don't seem to understand. I need this information now.
I do understand. I'm trying to figure out a way to help you, okay?
Alright. I give you my word.
I guess if I can't trust a Freestar Ranger, then I can't trust anyone, right? I was approached by a woman named Maya Cruz. Said she was a senior member of the First and that she had a job for me. She was working with someone inside Hope Tech and pitched me on the idea of jacking a ship right out of the factory. We were deep into planning the job when she had some kind of medical emergency. She said she needed surgery and would be in recovery for a long time. That was a few weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.
Okay. Did she say where she was being treated?
No, but it sounded serious. She was upset. Seemed kind of shaken, you know? Didn't seem right I should pry, so I didn't.
Alright. Did Maya say why the First needed the Hope Tech ship?
Only some kind of offhanded comment about their client wanting to expand the operation ahead of schedule. In my line of work, you learn not to ask a lot of questions. It tends to make people uncomfortable.
Okay. Why would you agree to take a risky job?
You serious? Take your pick. Money, reputation, the thrill of it. All good reasons.
Alright, go on.
Not long after that, I got a message from a guy named Marco. He said he was the money man for the First, and he offered half up front. Never met him directly, though. It was always through intermediaries and using encrypted slates. Got the feeling he was paranoid as hell.
Do you have one of those encrypted slates on you right now?
Yeah. Here. Take it. I'm done with all this. Anything else you want to know?
Alright, did anyone in the First give you a way to contact them?
No. Nothing at all. Left me feeling a little disappointed, given how well they paid me.
Did Marco ever give you his location?
Not so much as a hint. I'll tell you, he's as cagey a fixer as I've ever met.
Bankrolling the First must take a lot of money. Sure, he's got all kinds of side hustles going on.
Alright. What do you know about the men that you delivered the ship to?
Nothing, really. I was told when and where to meet them. They paid me what I was owed, and that was it.
Okay. Alright, that's all I need for now. Appreciate your cooperation.
Yeah, sure.
Next time you're at the Rock, you should give that encrypted slate to Ranger Alex Shadid. He's got a gift for cryptography. If anyone could crack that slate, it'll be him. I'm gonna head back. Good luck, Deputy.
Then I'm free to go.
If you promise your ship jacking days are over, then yeah, you're free to go.
Suits me. I'm getting too old for this line of work. Besides, I'm going out on a high note. Ain't many can say they grabbed a ship right out of Hope Tech. Should make a good story for the kids one day.
Okay, let's head off to Aquila City.
Astra Lounge, Euphorica, blah blah blah.
Uh-oh. There we go, okay.
Sides of pattern.
Alright, back to Aquila City.
200 years, they've come a long way. I wonder what this place will look like in another 200 years.
That is a good question.
You might want this.
Hey, deputy.
Not everyone gets to say they were.
These rangers are some hard-blooded.
Heyo.
Our newest deputy.
Terminal use mandatory. Diego, a terminal. And by Solomon Co. Alright, can I eat this? Oh, I can't eat it unless it's stealing? Boo. Alright, what's up, Alex?
Hey, I wondered when you might come by. I'm Alex. Nia's report said you were heading for Neon? I've always wanted to go there. What did you think?
What's stopping you from traveling to Neon?
Oh, I can't fly anywhere. Issues with my Eustachian tubes. Being in a pressurized environment is like someone taking a laser cutter to the sides of my head. It's not great, but at least I can pretend to visit the party capital of the galaxy by having you tell me about it.
Okay. That's my kind of place, I guess.
Yeah, I bet. It just sounds so exciting and so stimulating. Probably makes Aquila City look like the more boring backwater town in the settled systems by comparison. Alas, I'll have to experience it vicariously through you and the other rangers. So how'd it go? Turn up anything useful?
Yeah, I need your help with the encryption on this slate.
Oh, come to daddy, my sweet little mystery slate. I see lots of coffee and late nights ahead. Now, if you get any more of these, bring them to me. It helps if I can compare different instances of the encryption they're using. Just look for me up here. I have no life, so I'm not usually hard to find.
Alright. How long will it take me to break the encryption?
It'll take as long as it takes. You can't rush a job like this. One thing I can promise you, though, is that it'll go a lot faster if I don't have to answer silly questions.
Wow, fuck you. You don't get out much, do you?
Oh, why should I? Nothing but dirt, cold air, and Ashta waiting for me out there. I like my nice, cozy, antisocial office space much more, thanks.
Hey, I get it, man. I'm counting on you, man.
You're counting on me. You know I outrank you, right? Please and thank you go a long way when addressing your betters, rookie.
Oh, fuck you. This guy's asking for me to shoot him. Alright, we need to find the stairs upward.
New deputy, huh?
Hey,
I
sir.
need a word.
What word do you need, sir?
Welcome back. Any luck finding out who stole that ship from Hope Tech?
I did, yeah. She was a shipjacker named Grace Early.
Grace Early? Yeah, I've heard the name once or twice. Sounds like you're making real progress.
Alright. Thanks. I think I'm getting in the hang of this.
You're off to a good start, but that's all it is. A start. What did you learn from the starship thief?
Alright. I got the names of two high-ranking Burst members, Maya Cruz and Marco.
Well done, Deputy. Sounds like you've got a couple of new leads to follow up on. I have a guess who Marco might be. I served with Maya Cruz. She's a technical genius and an expert hacker. I can give you some background if you want it, or we can go straight to planning your next move.
What else can you tell me about Maya Cruz?
They said she was a child prodigy, which probably explains her arrogance. Even so, she was fiercely loyal to Major Hull. I don't think she'd ever give him up. If you find her, don't expect her to cooperate.
Alright. You think you know who Marco is?
There was a mech driver in the 1st Cavalry named Marco Graziani. He came from money. And when the 1st Cav got a reputation as the top unit, he transferred in. Rumor was that bribes made it happen. Marco had a knack for getting hold of anything we needed. There was talk the family fortune came from smuggling, and I believe it. He had this dream to become a wealthy businessman when he got out. But I guess that got put on hold when they locked him up.
Huh, they locked him up, huh? I need some information to track them down.
Like what?
Marco's keeping his location secret. How can I find him?
Around the time he got out of jail, we started hearing Marco's name in circulation. Word is he's heading up a smuggling racket. Based on what you've learned, I'd presume he's funneling his ill-gotten gains to the 1st. Ranger Autumn McMillan is out at Red Mile right now looking into the smuggling operation. I suggest you pool your resources. Just remember, that's outside Freestar Collective space, so we've got no jurisdiction there.
Alright. Where would someone go for long-term medical treatment?
Most likely place would be the clinic. It's in Freestar Collective space and provides the best medical services credits can buy. They also guarantee privacy, so it's an ideal place for someone trying to keep a low profile. Ranger Ben Armistead is posted there. I'll send him an update on the situation.
Alright, that's enough to go on.
Your priority is to gather more intel about the 1st. What are they planning? Who are they working for? Where are they headquartered? Just remember that your targets were locked up because they were loyal to their unit. They think the Freestar Collective betrayed them. In other words, you ain't gonna get a warm welcome, so be careful. Good hunting, Deputy.
Thank you, sir. Hey, got it. Well, I didn't get an achievement, but I completed the quest. What the hell? Oh, it's on shares. Alright, on the run. Alright, everyone, well, we'll end it with a nice shot of this office. Alright, everyone, well, thank you all for watching this episode. This was a good episode. I liked it. Wait, what's this on top of his... it's a decorative pendulum? That's rather strange decorations to have, but yeah. Oh, man. Thank you all for watching this episode, and yeah. I will now yield the floor. Bye!